Worried about the AI takeover? You are not alone. As AI transforms the software sector, the coding-only career is under fire. But your technical experience has a powerful new home in the AI ecosystem. Welcome to your non-coding roadmap from the Insurance Domain Training Center. In the next few minutes, we're silencing the fear with facts and showing you exactly where your skills fit in the new AI world. Let's look at the roles waiting for you.
Layoffs, AI. It feels like every single headline out there is designed to make us feel a little insecure about our careers, right? Especially if you've spent years building your experience in the IT world, but maybe you're not a hardcore coder. But what if I told you that all that experience is exactly what this AI revolution actually needs? Let's dig in and see why your expertise might just be the most valuable thing you have in this new AI-driven world.
Okay, first things first, let's just call it what it is. If you're a mid-career pro in IT, whether it's services or in the product sector, and you're watching AI start to automate things, it is completely normal to feel a little anxious. It's the big question on everyone's mind. Is this new wave of tech making your role, your years of experience, and all your hard-won skills obsolete? Look, it's a direct question, and it deserves a really direct answer. And that answer is a huge, resounding no. But, and this is a big but, it does mean we have to start thinking in a whole new way.
And to really understand why, we need to find a new perspective. So let's reframe this entire conversation with a really simple but honestly a really powerful analogy. The difference between an architect and a mason.
This right here, this is the core idea for our entire explainer. Just think about it for a second. Does the person who designs a massive 50-story skyscraper actually go down there and lay the bricks? Do they pour the concrete? Of course not. That's the mason's job. Well, in today's world, coding is the new bricklaying. The real, lasting opportunity now isn't being the architect.
So the mason, they're focused on the how to lay the bricks, how to mix the concrete. The architect, on the other hand, is focused on the what and the why. But here's the absolute critical point. An architect who doesn't understand the laws of physics, the strength of steel, the properties of glass, is going to design a building that just falls down. In our world, in IT, technical awareness, that's your laws of physics. You don't need to be the one coding, but you absolutely have to understand what the technology is capable of. And this architect mindset is more crucial than ever before, because AI hasn't just given us a new tool to play with. Oh no, it has completely changed the very structure of IT projects. We're living in a different world now, with a totally different life cycle.
Take a look at this slide, because it shows the fundamental shift we are talking about. Over on the left, you've got the traditional software development lifecycle, the SDLC. We've all seen that a million times. But the real story is on the right. That's the new AI and machine learning lifecycle. Just look at it. The entire process, the actual phases of a project, they've completely changed.
Now here is where the light bulb should go on. Look at that very first box on the left. Problem definition. And what does it say underneath? No code. This right here is the most strategic, the most valuable part of any AI project. Deciding what problem are we even trying to solve? And it happens before a single data scientist writes a line of code. This is the architect's domain.
So, what do these architect roles actually look like? Where do your skills fit into this new landscape? Let's get specific, because these aren't just some abstract ideas. These are real high-value roles that companies are desperate to hire for right now. First up, let's talk about the AI business analyst. Now, a traditional BA, they define what a system has to do. It's deterministic, it's right or it's wrong. But AI is probabilistic. It's about likelihoods. So an AI BA's job isn't just to define rules, it's to define what good enough looks like. What's an acceptable error rate for this problem? What are the business trade-offs we're willing to make? That requires judgment and business savvy, not coding.
Next up, the domain subject matter expert, or the SME. This is where your years of experience in the trenches becomes a literal superpower. If you spent 10, 15, 20 years in insurance or banking or logistics, your deep understanding of all the little nuances and pitfalls, well, that's irreplaceable. You provide the essential guardrails that keep an AI project grounded in reality and stop it from making incredibly expensive or even dangerous mistakes.
Then you've got the AI solution designer. Think of this person as the master planner. They're the ones who draw the functional blueprint of the whole system. They map out how data is going to flow, which systems need to talk to each other, what the user's experience will feel like. They design the entire solution conceptually, and then they hand that blueprint over to the technical team to actually go and build it.
And hey, for those of you with amazing communication skills, there's the AI pre-sales consultant.
This role is all about being a translator, a bridge. You listen to a client's messy business problem and you translate that into a viable, exciting AI solution concept. It takes empathy, strategic thinking, and the ability to explain value, all skills that you've honed over a long career.
So you might be sitting there thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but is it really for me? And the answer is 1,000% yes. Your existing skills are not obsolete. They are the very foundation these new roles are built on. They're just evolving.
Listen to this because it just hits the nail on the head. The core thinking is identical. If you've ever worked on defining requirements for a project or dealt with probability models in finance or insurance, guess what? You are already halfway there. The only things that have changed are the sophistication of the math behind the scenes and the just mind-boggling scale of the data we're using now.
Let's make this even more real with an example we all know, the user story. On the left, you see a standard user story any BA would write in their sleep. Now look at the right. It's the same story, but it's just been extended with 3 new lines to guide how the AI model should behave. See, you're not throwing away your skills. You're just adding a few more layers on top. It is an evolution, not a full-blown replacement.
So the real key here is this mindset shift. You're moving away from defining a system that is either right or wrong to defining the success criteria for a system that operates on probabilities and trade-offs. And this is where your business acumen, your judgment, your years of experience become your single greatest asset.
Okay, so we've established that the opportunity is huge. We've shown how your skills are totally relevant. Now let's actually map this out into a real, tangible career path. Let's show you exactly how you can get there.
Now, don't worry about trying to read every single box on this slide. That's not the point. The big takeaway here is that these are not dead-end jobs. These are clear, established career tracks. You can start as a BA or a functional tester and progress all the way up to a pre-sales consultant or an expert-level solution designer, which is one of the most senior non-coding roles in the entire industry. The path is there.
So, if you take one thing away from our time together, let it be this. The foundation of your career isn't just solid, it's essential. Your ability to analyze a complex problem, to communicate clearly with stakeholders, and your deep industry knowledge, those are precisely the skills needed to guide AI effectively. They are more valuable today than they have ever been.
Look, while the fear of being replaced is real, I get it, the opportunity to lead is even greater. The future is literally being built as we speak, and it needs people who can design the blueprints, not just people who can lay the bricks. So the only question left to ask is, what will you design?
Thank you for watching the Quick Bite series from www.inzudot.com. Please like and subscribe to our videos for you to get notification when we upload new videos.